A digital asset really is any information, any data stored electronically. It doesn't have to have any value. Digital asset, many assets have no value. So digital asset is just sort of a blanket term to discuss or define online information, information that's on a home computer, information that's on a smartphone, such as a BlackBerry or an iPhone. Any information that's not, paper form, that's locked on some digital device or media somewhere. Well, when the book first came out, there was no Facebook. Email was probably just becoming more popular. And now we're seeing, we really looked at who's online and what are they doing. It's across the generation. So most people, even in their 70s, are on email. They have some presence online with online banking and bill pay. Bill paying, 10 years ago, when I had a client that passed away, I would send a paralegal or assistant out to the home to start looking to see what the important documents were and what the important pieces of this person's financial life were. I had my assistant do that by looking through the mail and through the important papers of the client. All of that information is now online. It's in their email account. It's in their online banking account. So if something, especially unexpectedly, happens to a loved one, how do you unlock all that important financial data? And I'll tell you, it's not easy. You mentioned Facebook and Twitter. I'll throw in Yahoo there as well, some other important online service providers that people have enrolled in. Their primary concern, rightfully, is in user privacy. So if John Doe has a Yahoo email account or a Facebook page, Yahoo and Facebook are really interested in making sure that no one who's not supposed to see John Doe's account sees it. And that's of primary importance. So as a result, they're not very, the laws regarding succession meaning someone other than John Doe, because John Doe either can't, or because he's disabled, or he's gone, he can no longer access his account. Someone succeeding him to access the account, so someone taking over as his authorized representative. Online account providers don't have very good succession features. So for example, Facebook says, you and only you, not your executor, which is the person who handles your will and administers your will, not your power of attorney, who is the person named in a power of attorney document to handle your affairs if you're disabled. They cannot access your account, you and only you. So if your Facebook account contains important information, or if your Yahoo email account or Twitter account contains important information that your loved ones need to access in the event you're deceased or disabled, it's very difficult to do. And if you sort of leave a trail of crumbs for your loved ones to follow, to both let them know what your digital assets are and how, if possible, they can access those digital assets safely and securely. We certainly don't want to open, attorneys don't want to open clients' digital assets to anyone who walks across the door. How do we preserve that information and get it available to those that need it if something happens to you? Is really an important topic. It's something the book now discusses, and that's something that will continue to evolve. States now, a handful, are enacting laws that allow executors and provide blanket authority for executors to access digital assets. It's sort of unclear right now how those laws work, but that really will be the next issue to unfold, is that executors will have more authority on digital assets. Right now they don't. So that information in the book on how you get to access those accounts is very important.